Today, I had a conversation with an individual that I trust that confirms that the government is involved in hunting Sasquatch at a very high level. Now, we've all heard the stories. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that the government uses Bureau of Land Management guys, that they've got a specific team. We've heard Special Forces kill teams. I heard one of the most ridiculous stories I've heard in my entire life within the past year, that a lone, low-ranking Marine on a military base was given an assignment by his superior to go out on the weekend with a military-issued bolt-action rifle with live ammunition on a base to hunt something, and he wasn't given much information. He accomplished his mission, and they congratulated him and then didn't tell him anything about it, and they just took it away. That's not how the military works at all. Even in combat MOSs, you've got to be way up the chain near a tier 1 operator to be running around doing anything by yourself. But then there's other stories that sound feasible. Now, Sasquatch, I believe, is one of these things that it's a problem that pretty much takes care of itself. They're so good at hiding and staying off the radar and keeping out of trouble that I don't believe they necessarily have to have a full staffed team that goes in response to, unruly Sasquatch. They might, but the story I'm about to tell you suggests that they do not, but they do use tier 1 or intelligence agents or professionals to actually hunt these things down. Now, the individual that I know, I've got to be vague for a reason. I'm sure you'll understand that. Now, you got to take my word on this, right? Unfortunately, that's the way it works. That's the way it's worked the entire time. What is it now? 7 years I've been looking into this. I don't know anyone who has personally been involved in something like that. So I've been left to guess. But until you know someone that's involved, that's all you can really do. Well, I know someone who was involved in kind of something like that. The person that I know is a good friend of mine. Known him for a couple years now. He trained in a military fashion, tier 2, tier 1 operators in a specific thing. Now, he is kind of into Sasquatch. He knows that I'm really into it. I don't know how this conversation came up, but he was having dinner with a buddy of his that also, I believe, he went through his program. The buddy of my buddy trained this guy. Well, they got to talking about Bigfoot. The subject came up. That guy told him, the third person, that when he was overseas in a country with a lot of sand in it, is all I'm going to say, working for a short acronym 3-letter agency, is privy to a kind of like a message board, interagency message board, to where if you're that level in the intelligence services, I imagine, maybe contractors also, like CIA contractors that used to be tier 1 operators, but it's interagency. And what it is a message that said they have an assignment where they need a certain amount of people to go to Kentucky to hunt a Sasquatch. That's all the information we have. He doesn't know if that meant, the guy wasn't going to tell him much anyway. It's kind of surprising he told him that. But those were the words, hunt a Sasquatch. I don't know if that means kill one. I don't know if that means just find it. We don't know anything about it. He was not interested in taking that assignment, and he was already overseas. But he knows other people who saw the message board. And this is not, this isn't Facebook. This isn't a place where you put memes or Bigfoot holding a bouquet of flowers. That doesn't happen here. It's basically an email chain of serious topics for very serious people. Now, I trust my buddy 100%. If my buddy trusts him, then it's gospel. This happened for me. Now, you make your own decision. But I'll just say that this individual's name is on a plaque somewhere for important things. Okay? Serious individuals. But that is the first time that I've ever known anyone anywhere close to being involved in something like that. And it makes sense to me. It makes sense that they would stay above, a certain pay grade in order to take care of situations like that. Now, for all I know, they do have specialized secret groups of individuals that go around, and those people were just occupied with something else. I don't really see that happening. I don't know. I would love to know. And if there's anybody out there who has information, any more information to confirm that, I would love to know. You can keep everybody's name out of it. Positions, whatever else. But I would love to hear your stories. Captain Joe had buddies of his confirm that these creatures were in Afghanistan. And unfortunately, those individuals have not been willing to come on video yet to tell their stories. We can only kind of relate what we know. But super cool. That, and I really trust the information. So, what can I say? That's one check in a box. The government is involved.